Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from here. We're 41 minutes away from the launch of Endeavour Flight 6 here from the Matagorda Space Center. Now, we are still in preparations of the official live coverage, which will be playing on the stream here. But until then, we're just gonna have rocket noise, or pad noise in this case, because it's just gonna be pad noise. I'm just gonna put that on here. There we go. So we're gonna be muted here on the main coverage, and we'll put the official partner broadcast on YouTube on. Your stream ain't even live. Oh, hold on. I'll unmute you then. All right, let's listen into Mission Control. Some DAPA exclusive stuff here.
It's just pretend it's live, like on YouTube, like what SpaceX used to do.
What do you mean live like SpaceX?
Don't remember that? Pretend that we're doing that.
Okay.
Mission Control audio is live though.
Alright.
Yeah.
Just listening into Mission Control then from the great stream.
And the great stream, it's gonna be the greatest stream ever. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
You're live, by the way.
Oh fuck!
It doesn't matter.
No!
No, it's over, man. It's over. Your career's over. Pack it in.
Oh no,
Yeah.
bro. I am so fucked. I'm the most fucked person ever. Oh god, I forgot I can't swear.
You
No,
are swearing on the
no.
DAPA stream. You are war fricked now, man.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh yeah, for the people, if I didn't told it on the stream yet, a baby is gonna do the post-launch announcements on the DAPA Mission Control. So the only thing you're gonna hear is
I'm waiting for Mission Control go no go poll, bro. I'm waiting for that.
Right. I'm not gonna tell what you're gonna hear. It's secret. It'll have subtitles. That's a hint.
Mission Control, aren't you gonna say anything?
I think Mission Control has died.
It takes a bit to activate. I just took it from SpaceX, bro.
Bro just took it from space.
Dude, I'm so excited to use this camera, the landing zone camera.
Yeah. The landing zone camera for what? There's nothing landing on
payload. I know, but I'm so excited to use that in the future.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Mission Control, freaking say something!
Either it glitched or you're just absolutely having the biggest headache of your life.
It takes a bit, bro.
It takes a minute. It's been like 2 minutes.
Let me check the old stream. Like, with Flight 6.
Check DAPA stream or else. Why am I still on the screen, actually? I need to get off the screen. Why are you flying?
Hold.
Happened at 35 minutes and... 35 minutes and 30 seconds, around there. Is when you'll hear Mission Control.
Okay, so we need to wait another 2 minutes, so you were lying. Okay.
Oh, there go. Shh. Hear that? Did you hear that?
Not really. Hold on.
Bro, Mission Control just said something.
I'm gonna put your stream at 400%, so I hope I don't get jump scared by Mission Control. Yeah. It's gonna be real scary.
I'm about to flip.
Anyway, oh my days. You absolute buffoon. Nah.
I had to do it, bro.
Why? My ears are now bleeding.
I cannot imagine how loud that was.
Oh my god. Bro, do not look at the
I could not
stream
imagine how loud that was. No.
Oh no.
No! No!
for propellant load is
Oh,
complete. We are go for propellant load and launch.
I guess I gotta undo. I'm undoing, bro. I'm undoing. Okay, there we go. We're back to normal.
But I barely hear mission control. That's so bad. I have a 400%.
Anyways, Max, are you ready? Join the game now. Oh wait, are you in? No, you're not.
His mic is
Join the
muted,
game to
as
miss the.
always.
Okay, so
Aiden,
the
I'm going
comment.
to kill you. I'm gonna go
What
to
the
your
fuck?
house right now.
What do you mean? I didn't
Oh.
do anything. Yeah, that's your fault.
Look at my screen. Look at my screen. What am I doing?
I don't know, but stop complaining that you have more screen time than
He's
me.
so-
Oh, that's
excited.
because I was moving the drone. That's why.
Yeah,
Okay,
you-
Max.
you were in
Join the game.
space.
The commentary desk is on top of mission control.
He was so excited. He was so excited for launch. That he
Who
had
was
his
so
hands up
excited?
in the air.
Oh my god.
Okay, Max, so CAD changed the entire script just for you to be in the game.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I had to edit because I was like, is Max sleeping in? But then I just clicked undo.
Ready
This
for
is
launch.
LD
Just
briefing
Oh, here we go.
instruction for non-urgent no-go conditions. Brief the CU or LD and they will approve aborting the count. For urgent issues affecting the safety of the operation, operator shall call hold on the countdown net. Launch control will abort the auto sequence and proceed into launch abort. At T-minus 10 seconds, launch control will be hands off, relying on automated abort criteria for the remainder of the count.
there you go.
Launch auto sequence is started.
Launch auto sequence is started.
That was louder than I
35
expected.
minutes. There we go. Yay. Launch auto
How the
sequence
hell
is
do I
started.
get up on top of mission control?
Oh,
Bring.
admin, go for
Yawn.
There you go. You have admin.
Too late now.
Wow,
Oh,
rank.
I said bring Max. I'm actually out.
Oh, I forgot I had admin commands.
I'm a
actually
goon.
gonna do-
Well, okay, here we go.
Oh, you have to use. Oh, you have to use the actual code.
So, Max, did you review the script? You saw you. So basically,
Yes,
what
sir.
happened is Hayden walks away and Max takes the spot at the webcast table. You got that?
Yeah. I
Like
just
that.
like.
Let's rehearse that. Okay, Aiden, come back. Okay, pretend that happened. We're gonna do a rehearsal of that little part. Okay. Now, as we're kind of down towards today's launch of Endeavor with a NovaSat M1, let's share more about today's hill. With those details, I'd like to introduce Max, the Vice President of Aerospace and Aerospace. Welcome, Max. Oh God, the avatar! No.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
No, don't
Can you
change
get rid
it.
of the China stuff?
No,
No one can.
no,
No one.
no.
We're getting rid of the China stuff.
Why?
China.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
China.
Gina.
Fire range, go.
Range green.
Vehicles in setup. Minus 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me check the tracks. Good morning and welcome to the sixth flight of Endeavour, with the rocket standing tall on the pad just behind me as we are 20 minutes away from the launch of NovaSat M1 mission. It is a beautiful morning here at the Matagorda Space Center, where in just 20 minutes from now, Endeavour will launch 64 NovaSat satellites towards a low Earth orbit. If you are new here, hello, I am Aiden, the head of the media department. I'm also joined here with CAD, lead engineer of Expedition Aerospace.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be back here for yet another launch of Endeavour Version 2, and with the first batch of NovaSat satellites, Lightspeed Airspace high-speed constellation, with the version 2 of NovaSat debuting on this flight. Thank you for joining with us for today's coverage. As we said, hello, I am CAD, the lead engineer for Expedition Aerospace, and I'd like to thank Aiden for also joining with me today at the head of media for joining us today for the sixth flight of the Endeavour rocket. Now, as we're counting down towards today's launch of Endeavour with the NovaSat M1 mission, we'd like to share some more details about today's payload. And with that, I'm going to be introducing Max, the Vice President of Expedition Aerospace, to share more details. Max.
Hello, Cad. It is great to be here for Flight 6 of Endeavour. It is a beautiful sunrise morning out here, and I'm here to talk about the payload for NovaSat. NovaSat is Expedition Aerospace's high-speed, low-latency internet satellites, with today's launch carrying 64 of these satellites to a low Earth orbit. These satellites are a huge upgrade from version 1. They're twice the size but can fit more on a rocket. NovaSat uses solar arrays for its power, can produce 5.8 kilowatts of power, and uses optical laser inter-satellite links for satellite-to-satellite communication. It has a throughput of 220 gigabytes per second and a typical latency of 18 to 28 milliseconds. Expedition Aerospace will offer 3 plans for NovaSat. That includes NovaSat Pro, that allows you to communicate with our satellites from anywhere on Earth, NovaSat Home for daily home usage, and NovaSat Enterprise/Mini, that allows you to take NovaSat anywhere with you. Anyways, that's all the info I have. Back to you, Cad.
Thanks, Max. Anyways, we're T-minus 17 minutes and 30 seconds to go until launch of the Endeavour. We're gonna explain the rocket that is currently on the pad just behind us. If you see right behind our soldier, you will see a rocket. Here to explain the rocket, it's Aiden.
Thank you so much, CAD. Now, Endeavour on the screen stands 66 meters tall on the launch pad and is 12 meters taller than Endeavour version 1. Now, version 2 is powered by 8 engines, 7 of those engines on stage 1 and 1 single engine on stage 2. With the 7 engines on stage 1, the vehicle produces 6,650 kilonewtons at liftoff, or roughly 1.5 million pounds of thrust. The entire vehicle is powered by the Resilient engine family. Version 2 used the next generation Resilient 1B engines, a more powerful version of the last Resilient 1A engines. Resilient 1B uses both methane and liquid oxygen as propellant. Now, as we know, there is no oxygen in space, so we do bring our own oxygen cooled down to minus 297 degrees Fahrenheit during fuel load. We also use methane as our fuel, as it's the most reliable and cost-effective fuel in the market. We have used methane on our past rockets, including our suborbital testbed Tinybird, Endurance, and Endeavour version 1.
Safe launch will also include a landing on the drone ship, dubbed The Chances Are Never Zero, which is currently placed out in the Gulf right now awaiting a booster. It is not guaranteed that we're going to be getting the booster on the drone ship today, but we're going to try to get as far as we can to collect as much data as we can. If others plan, we'll see a booster on that drone ship a little after 8 minutes into today's flight. Now let's bring it to Max for a status update on today's launch. Max?
Hello, Cat. Do you hear me okay?
Yes.
Well, it looks like everything is continuing to look good for today's launch. Those upper level winds we were talking about have cleared out, and so we're looking 90% go for today's launch in terms of weather. Teams are continuing to get the rocket ready for launch as we are T-minus 15 minutes away.
Thanks, Max. With today's launch being the 7th launch from Matagorda Space Center, Expedition Aerospace is home for the launch of the Tenacity and Endeavor rocket and many other companies. We'd also like to share some news that you may have saw on our social medias. Expedition Aerospace has plans to build a new launch pad at Launch Complex 576 Eastern, which is at Vandenberg Space Force Base. There you can see on your screen there's a live view of the new launch pad. That's a render there of what we expect to see. We expect to debut this pad in the winter of this year with the NovaSat mission. This pad will unlock sun-synchronous orbits and polar orbits for Expedition Aerospace, allowing Expedition Aerospace to launch more missions towards any orbit and allow for the most compatibility for any payload. As we talk about, this is the second flight of Endeavor version 2. The previous flight launched with Endeavor Flight 5. We're going to share a recap there soon. But if you're joining us, welcome to the webcast of Endeavor Flight 6. We're still tracking no issues with the systems, and we are looking good for an on-time liftoff at the start of our window at 12:30 p.m. CT. As we said, this is the 6th flight of Endeavor. The 5th flight happened just 2 months ago with CS Splitsword Sentinel 1 for Celestial Space Agency. We can confirm from the customer that all 3 satellites are operational and are starting their mission in a highly elliptic orbit. The booster BN5 was not able to make it on the drone ship. Here's a recap of Endeavor Flight 5.
Good afternoon, everyone from the Lone Star State, and welcome to today's live coverage of Endeavor Flight 5.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. Separation confirmed.
State set.
You can hear the crowd go
Back
wild.
ignition.
And State 2 ignition!
Oh my goodness.
State 2 is ignited! Bootstrap burn has started!
Stage 1 landing burn.
Copy Stage 1 landing burn.
All operators on comms. It looks like we have lost the booster.
Looks like State 1 will not be making it today. With today's flight launching the NovaSat mission, This is not the first flight of NovaSat, previously launching on our partners at GSST, the RIA rocket, the first batch of NovaSat version 1, or the demonstration satellites to prove the capability of the NovaSat constellation, launching 32 of those satellites. We're going to go ahead and share a little bit of a trailer of what we expect to see.
On liftoff, we have liftoff Nova, connecting all comms to airlines across the world.
You're still live.
5, 4, 3, 2. And liftoff.
Yep, everything is still looking good so far as we are counting down towards liftoff at the start of the window, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, Mission Control just went through its go, no-go poll, and we can confirm that we are go for launch at this time. So with that, we will pass it back to CAD for a final status update.
Thanks, Aiden. Everything looking good for launch. Mission Control is tracking no issues. Both the weather and the range are green. Now that the go-no-go poll is complete, the rocket will now start to configure its onboard computers for launch at T-minus 5 minutes. We're going to enter terminal count. Around 2 minutes, T-minus 2 minutes, we will start to see the top of propellant of onboard propellant and conduct final internal 3-station poll for launch at T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds for the final proceed for the launch sequence. Now for T-minus 8 minutes, 39 seconds to go until launch of the NovaSat mission. Everything, as we said, are looking good for launch. It's a beautiful sunrise morning here. I'm also going to exit Aiden. I'm just going to ask you, how excited are you for launch?
Excited. Well, I'm very excited. It's good to see another flight of Endeavour version 2 in. The second flight of Endeavour version 2, as we saw with the flight 5 and how that ended up, was quite cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like I said, it's the 2-month turnaround time. This is not the fastest turnaround time Expedition Aerospace has had. That was firstly with flight 2 and 3 with a 10-day turnaround time, which is a very big record for Expedition Aerospace. But we expect to land our rockets. When we land our rockets, we expect to refly our rockets weekly. Endeavour is a first stage reusable rocket. As we said, there are 4 landing legs on the rocket. At the bottom, see that little black part there? There are 4 landing legs. And you can see those strakes there. Those give aerodynamic load for the vehicle during the descent period. The Expedition Aerospace team has worked really hard on trying to get to this mission to be a success. The entire team, we are very proud. Oh, we can confirm start of engine chill there. Looks like we got a call out for start of engine chill of the vehicle. That is just when one sees we're next to. There it is. You can start to see the engine chill there. The vehicle is now starting to get ready for launch. There's a live view of those 7 Resilient 1B engines. This will be the second flight with the Resilient 1B engine family. Today's mission will also be using a booster BN6-1. If it does land, it will be renamed to BN6-2. We do not plan on reflying this booster, though, because we want to put it on display, because why not? So, as we said, this is the 6th flight of the Endeavour rocket.
Stage 1 fuel load complete.
And there we go. Stage 1 fuel load, or methane fuel load, has completed. as we talked about, you can see there's the live view. The vehicle is currently getting ready to top off with propellant load at T-minus 2 minutes. We expect the final propellant load to happen, and then you're going to hear it around 1 minute 30 for ground gas closeouts. That's when we're going to basically get everything ready. After T-minus 90 seconds, things start to get real. Aiden, Max. Max is currently off screen, but he has a microphone on. Max, how excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited to see Endeavor fly again, and I'm excited for the next generation of NovaSat.
Yes, as we're talking about, this will be the first flight of NovaSat version 2. This is a test bed, as we said. Aiden is actually from the Netherlands, so I actually got a little present for him. NovaSat will be, this batch of NovaSat satellites will be used in the Netherlands. It will be tested for the Netherlands and North America, specifically the United States and Canada, which is really all that's in North America. But yeah.
Tanks are pressing for strongback retract.
There we go. Tanks are pressing for strongback retract. We're gonna see that here shortly. But yeah, like I said, from the to the Netherlands stuff, we expect to open it from the Netherlands, then Belgium, France, the United Kingdom, anywhere in the European continent, anywhere near there will be open. Then we're gonna open to Asia and many more. Now, I know a lot of people from Aerospace would not like this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Here's an ad for NovaSat. I made this.
Strongback retract has started.
It is a very great ad.
Looks like the strongback retract's a little delayed.
And the launch timer is delayed anyway.
I think I made it 4 minutes too, and it's supposed to be 5 minutes. Everyone ignore that, please. But anyway, yeah, this is a huge moment for Expedition Aerospace. We expect to launch the second batch of NovaSat satellites. We're expected to actually... We have Booster 7-1 already ready for launch. So we expect to see our next flight of Endeavor version 2 in the next 2 weeks. Huge moment, everyone. We expect to see the next flight of Endeavor in the next 2 weeks. So big moment, everyone. This is going to be a big moment. And as we said, BN7-1 is already ready for launch. There's strongback retract. There's strongback retract there. You can see the clamps are now getting ready for the launch of Endeavor Flight 6. There we go. Strongback retract. Aiden, things are getting real here. The vehicle's getting ready.
Stage 1 lock load complete.
Stage 1 lock load is complete.
It is indeed getting real here. The strongback retracted. The strongback more about the strongback. Actually, want to talk a little bit about that. Holding the launch vehicle up, starting from rollout actually, and it helps with rollout and helps with getting the rocket vertical, and now helping as well getting
vehicle fueled for launch. Really.
Yeah, indeed. And it also helps against strong winds because it's very stable.
Yeah, as we said, it's a big upgrade from the previous strongback for Endeavor version 1. This is one of the biggest upgrades towards the Endeavor, which is the strongback. It actually, if you didn't know, there's actually a quick disconnect for stage 1. If you didn't know that, there is a quick disconnect at the bottom of the booster that is disconnected during launch. You will not be able to see that during launch because it's currently hidden out of view. But that quick disconnect fuels the booster and parts of the upper stage. That allows for a faster fuel load. Fuel load actually started at 45 minutes before launch with Endeavor version 1. Now it's at T-minus 30 minutes. 15 minutes faster.
Yep, and that is very cool.
Stage 2 locks load complete.
There we go, and there we go. We're done with propellant load. I believe that's done with propellant load. And got all the callouts there. So with that, Endeavor is getting ready for launch. So I'm going to pass it over to Aiden for the final seconds of the launch. Godspeed, Endeavor, and go Flight 6. There's ground gas closeouts. Godspeed, Endeavor.
All right, so 1 minute and 46 seconds before the launch, and just gonna reduce commentary myself here just to listen in with the mission control as well. And almost 1 minute 30 seconds before launch. Everything is still looking good for the launch.
There's not going to be a hold.
And now, of course, in case we do have to hold, we'll have an optional hold at T-minus 50 seconds that we can use to top off propellant a little longer or do some final checks for launch. Now, we're just going to see if that's going to be the case.
We're going.
It seems like we're going.
Flight director, let's go for launch.
We're going to have that hold at T-minus 50 seconds. Now, as we await launch, Flight Director Thomas Ward is in the seat today. We expect to see that final fin test at T-minus 20 seconds. So, with that, let's listen in and Godspeed Endeavor.
Plus 30 seconds, Flight 6 is hopping away with Endeavor. NovaSat, 64 satellites are going to low Earth orbit. The vehicle has already started the pitch down range maneuver as we're currently heading down range over the Gulf. Nominal telemetry is confirmed, everything looking good. T plus 50 seconds. Flight 6 underway. Aiden.
Indeed, absolutely amazing here.
This is awesome here. You can feel the rumble as the vehicle starts to pitch over a minute into flight.
Yep. A beautiful ascent here.
Max Q.
A minute and 15 seconds into flight. All the engines are on and up and running.
There we go. Vehicle now pitching down range. Everything looking good. The vehicle has already passed through the supersonic speeds and passing through the speed of sound. 2 minutes into the flight of Endeavor. Max, what does that feel like?
It is absolutely amazing. Felt the rumble here from the commentary desk. Saw an amazing view of launch. So I am just excited that this is happening.
Yeah, everything is happening now. It's already starting to pitch down range maneuver over the Gulf. Everything
and
is...
I think we should talk about what's coming up next.
Yeah, so a T plus... Oh, sorry, you can go.
Coming up at T plus 3 minutes will be MECO, or main engine cutoff, where all 6 engines on the first stage will cut off, which will be right before stage separation, which will happen, and then SCS1 or second engine start 1 when the one
we're coming here on stage set. We're gonna start. We're coming here on stage step here, so let's listen in.
MECO. Stage separation.
MECO and stage set.
Separation confirmed.
And stage 2 ignition. And boost back burn.
Now,
Three
booster
engines are
conducting the
on.
3-engine booster burn.
There
And we have
go.
a good set of the first and second stages. The second stage is continuing to orbit, and the first stage is holding in on the landing site. On the
chances are,
drone
oh,
ship.
there we go.
Separation.
There's the satellites. There we go. 64 satellites. 64 satellites are exposed into space. And as we said, this is the heaviest payload Expedition Aerospace has launched. So the booster landing is going to be tough today, because this is the heaviest payload we have launched. Aiden, can you tell us more about that? This is
The booster?
Yeah, because this is going to be a big mission, because it is not guaranteed that we're going to be making the landing today, because the booster's going to put it to it. We're putting the booster to its limits today.
Yeah, so the booster's basically on its limits now. We're gonna find out in a few minutes time if that booster is actually going to make it. Now, the reason why the conditions are so harsh is because we're trying to put the NovaSats on its perfect orbit, and the booster has to do a lot of work for that. So we're gonna find out if the booster has enough momentum to control itself and land itself on the drone ship. Now we're gonna see that in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I said at T plus 7 minutes 40 seconds, we expect to see that stage 1 landing burn. We're gonna reignite just 3 engines. We're coming here on the entry burn here in the next 90 seconds. The boost, if you look at the bottom part of the GUI there, you can see the telemetry of stage 1 on the right side. You can see the telemetry of stage 2. We're gonna reignite those 3 center engines that you saw during the boost back burn, but during the entry burn for around 25-ish seconds. We're gonna reignite those engines to considerably slow down the velocity of the booster to bring it down towards a nice speed so it can touch down on the drone ship here. In the next 2 minutes, we're hopefully gonna see a booster on that drone ship in the next little over 2 minutes from now, guys.
And I think we should listen in for entry burn.
Yeah, entry burn happening here in a minute though. That happens at T plus 6 minutes 40 seconds. There's the live view of the drone ship. Oh, look at that sunrise! Look at that
sunrise.
Oh, goodness, this is gonna
Beautiful
be
sunrise
off the coast of Corpus Christi. It is off the coast of Corpus Christi. That's where the drone ship is right now. So we're 30 seconds away from that entry burn. If you look there, you can see those two spray water cannons. Those will spray the booster just after landing, in case there's any fires, because as we know, methane is a very naughty gas.
Yep, that is.
And we should also have a drone camera of the drone ship.
Yeah, there we go. There's a drone camera. Let's see what we can get here. But we also, reminder, we have this. Let's see what we could get. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. It looks like we only got 2 engines. Looks like we didn't get all 3.
We're gonna stand by, see what mission control says, see if we might be able to do
I got confirmation we are not landing. We are gonna try an offshore divert.
Oh.
So, no landing.
Looks like the first stage is... There it goes.
Yep.
Looks
So
like the first stage is trying to divert into the Gulf of the drone ship.
Yeah, just offshore the drone ship. Like I said, we do target the booster just offshore the drone ship, and then we navigate it towards the drone ship. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna see what we can get here. We should see the booster come up here. We are around just 15 seconds away from the start of that stage 1 landing burn. We're just 10 kilometers up.
The supposed landing burn here. Now this is what happens when you put the first stage on its limits. This is what you will get.
Let's see what we can get here.
Stage 2 turbo guidance.
There we go!
Stage 1 landing burn.
Landing burn has started.
We still have 2 engines here that... One of those engines is still not lighting. Let's see what we can see from that water splash then.
4 kilometers up. It's slowing down. It's getting everything right.
There we go.
We have visual from the tracking cams.
It is working.
Oh, and we can see the chances are never 0 right there.
There it is.
Just
Oh
next
goodness.
to where the booster landed.
Oh god.
And we have a hard splashdown.
That was
in
not
the
what we
Gulf.
intended. Anyways, back to stage 2. That was not what we were intending. If you're just joining us, stage 1 had a rapid unscheduled disassembly during the entry burn, leading to it only getting 2 engines during that landing burn. We did see only 2 engines activate during entry and landing burn, so not what we intended, but we saw the boost.
We're going to see if we can find what exactly the issue was with one of those engines not lighting.
Yeah, like, goodness. I got telemetry. Here we go. $25.10. Okay. Deploy at $25.10. Seco SES2. We're gonna come back and flip. So Seco, in the next 2 seconds. Come on. There we go. Seco.
And there's Seco.
Stage 2 is now entered orbit. So with
and we should be
that,
awaiting the call out. We should be awaiting the call out from mission control of nominal orbital insertion.
I can't confirm nominal orbital insertion. I can't confirm.
All right, there it is. We're in orbit.
So with that, we're going to go in towards the coast base. We'll be back at around T plus 15 minutes for second stage engine start 2. That will be a approximately, I believe, 20-second burn. It's going to be a long burn, everyone. We got to circularize these big satellites. So with that, we're going to be going in towards the coast face and listen towards the space tunes.
And we are back for SES 2, or second engine start 2. This is when that one resilient back engine on the second stage will relight. We are just under 1 minute away. If you're just tuning in, we had a absolutely picture perfect launch from the Matagorda Space Center with Endeavour Flight 6. And we had a failure on booster 1, which caused it to reg during landing. But now we are awaiting SES 2, which should happen in around the next 10 seconds. And there is a good confirmation of SES 2. And there is SECO 2. And with that, we'll be going to another commentary break until T plus 24 minutes. We'll see you then.
throttle up.
What do you mean the OP is terrified?
We're on. Okay, welcome back everyone for the towards Endeavour Flight 6. We're come here on the payload deployment of the 64 NovaSat satellites here in the next minute. We're gonna on that here in the next in the next minute or so to deploy these 64 satellites in towards low Earth orbit. Let me open that here shortly, so we're gonna listen in. After the payload's deployed, then that will be mission success.
The next launch will... Okay, well, I should speak. Alright, well...
I think we should listen in for payload deployment.
Yep, we're listening.
Yep.
Next couple of seconds. pick up in the next couple of seconds here. Let's see. Give it a minute. Oh. Okay, Roblox is doing it again.
Deployed though.
Well, no matter what that was, there it is. That is payload deploy. You can see those NovaSats all the way in the distance.
Yeah, you can.
If you zoom out far enough.
Yeah, there they are. It's like just lag or something. It's Roblox. Oh, it'll be like that. Anyways, with that, we are going to be ending the webcast for today's flight. We'd like to thank the FAA for granting us for today's launch. We'd like to thank the range for supporting today's mission. We'd like to thank the viewers for joining with us for today's launch. With that, we're going to be ending the webcast. Oh, God, bro. Joining with us for today's Endeavour Flight 6, and we will see you next time.
Successful landing of
Good
Aiden.
night. Oh my God, bro.
Oh,
This
God,
is
it
the
looks.
best day of my life. This is genuinely the best day of my life.
I want to make.
Yay, we did it.
Oh, you look, yo! If you go under the map, you can just see the booster chilling there, chilling.
Wait, I have a great idea.
Oh my God, bro. You can see it all the way from over here.
Wow.
Big back. Show big back.
Just give me a
Big
second.
Oh, you
back,
got it.
big back.
Where did Aiden go?
Yeah, my back is loaded up with
Do you want me
snacks
back?
and different food.
Never mind. It's fine.
Get him back. Get him back 2025.
Well, hold on. Get him back 2025.
It's not him, it's 20. No! I thought I was gonna die. How do you move the rocket? Oh.
Can you please stop talking for
Wait,
like 10
hold
minutes?
on.
No, I'm doing it. Just give me a minute. No,
Oh, I want the B tools.
I'm doing this shit.
No, you're not.
I am, bitch. Look. Does it even have landing legs?
Hello, I was wondering if I could see it again. I'm back.
Look,
Oh my God, bro.
successful-
You put him on the.
We had a successful booster landing on the drone ship. That is
Holy.
actually crazy.
Holy
This is
fuck,
crazy.
bro.
This is
The
so
landing
fu-
gear is.
Why the
Why is the landing gear gone? Why is the landing gear gone?
I don't know. Actually.
This
Bro,
is so dumb.
Aiden, what is that giant B tools, bro? Bro, go, bro. I need you
No,
to know
the
that.
B tools.
What is that giant B tools, bro? Hey, the booster landed! Yay!
Everyone, let's go on top of the booster. There's no way you made it anchor. You need to anchor it. Hold on, I'll No, you gotta turn on collisions.
No, don't turn on collisions. I'll break it. Don't.
Well, we
Sorry.
can't stand on top of it.
I'm just gonna take a photo real quick.
Some gooners are gooned.
Anyways,
and
we're done.
gonna
I'm
goon
done.
them. That was, I think, the launch of the century.
Yes, bro. I need to. Oh fuck!
No!
I need to take the launch. Anyone got any photos of the launch?
No.
I accidentally moved the drone ship.
Bro, do you got any photos of the launch? Anyone got any videos like